Anyway, today we're going to make cream puffs, okay? Now, I doubled the recipe because I promised some out, okay? Now, when you do your cream puffs, okay, you'll see the recipe is there with water, salt, and flour. When you do your flour, make sure you sift it because the ingredients have to be just right with this. Because if you just get regular flour and put it in a half a cup or a cup of flour, if you sift it out, you're going to get more flour. Okay, that it calls for. Okay, so what I did, I doubled the recipe. Instead of 1 cup of water, I did 2. Okay, same with the butter and salt and everything. So I doubled everything. Okay, now the reason why I did that, not only do I promise that, but I thought we'd have a large amount of people today. Well, anyway, what we're going to do with this is after you sift your flour, you put the salt right in there too. Sift everything together. Okay? Now you're going to get your butter and your water. Okay? We're going to start that off. So we're going to get our water and we're going to actually put it right inside the pan. Okay? Like so. And what we're going to do is we're going to put that on a high. Okay, just to get that boil. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to insert our butter in there also. Now, we want to get this to a simmer. Okay, once that comes to a simmer, then we put the flour and salt all at once in there and start mixing like mad. Now, what's going to happen is it's all going to come almost into a ball. It's going to leave the sides of the pan, okay? Take it off the flame immediately, okay? Now, what you're going to do is you're going to be dropping an egg, okay? This calls for, in other words, the regular recipe calls for 4 eggs. I doubled everything. So you're going to crack an egg, put it in, and you're going to mix that in until it's smooth. You're going to keep doing that until all the eggs are done. Now you have your dough. You're going to take your dough now. When that's done, I'll show you. We'll put a tablespoon, or if you want a real large cream puff, you double it. Okay? And what you do, what's very important, and as I do it, I'll go along. You want to mound the dough that's in there. Okay? Because you want this to rise and form like a circle, like a dough ball almost, with a peak, okay? And then we'll take it from there and we'll see what we're going to do. Ooh, hello. Okay, so we're going to get this to go to a boil, okay? And what I do is when you do your custard, if anybody bakes, you know that you have to stay with the custard. It will burn instantly, okay? You have to keep stirring it, okay? And with the cornstarch, it'll gradually get thicker and thicker and thicker, okay? Watch it all the time. And when the milk comes to a boil, more or less take it off the heat right away, okay? Lower your heat. And then put your dry ingredients in there, cornstarch and what have you, okay? Then put it back on a low heat, okay? And then keep stirring it until it forms the custard. Take it off completely, okay? And just let it set, okay? Now, with the custard, you got to be extra careful because when I tell you it will burn, it will totally burn. You have to throw everything out. So, let's get back to our water here, and we're going to get this going. Okay, we're almost there, okay. Well, very important with your flour, okay, and with your liquid here, you have to dump everything in all at once, and then you really have to get going because it's going to start getting thick. When it starts leaving your pan, then you start putting your 1 egg at a time until it smooths out, and then just keep putting them in until they're all done. Okay, when that happens, okay, this is off the heat altogether when you're putting your eggs in. Otherwise, you're gonna have scrambled eggs in there, okay? So, but that's what, we'll get there step by step, okay? And we'll do that. Now, with filling, I have two different guns that I use. Okay, sometimes, you know, if anything is too thick, this won't work so good. So I use this one. Okay, and I use a lean cream puff, okay, and insert it and then pump it up until it fills. And you'll feel the cream puff will get heavy. Okay, and as we go, I'll show you what I do for the topping and everything, okay? So, this one is almost at a boil. So, pretty soon. So, but when you do your baking, especially if you're making puddings or anything, you have to watch them constantly. You can't leave them for a minute, okay? Or you'll have burnt offerings. It's not good at all. Now, here we go. We are gradually melting this butter here, and we should be coming to a boil pretty soon. So, you know, they always say don't ever watch a pot boil. It's true. It takes forever.
Yeah.
Takes forever. So, and we are almost there. Now I'll tell you, cream puffs are one of the easiest things really to make, okay, other than basic cookies, okay? And a lot of people, they love cream puffs. A good cream puff, I'm telling you, it's like going to a great bakery, okay? And they come out really, really well.
How does it rise without like yeast or anything to make it, how does it?
I'm sorry?
How does it rise without a leavening?
It's the, actually, what do we have in there? Salt, flour.
So is it all-purpose flour?
It rises, for some reason it rises by itself, even without baking soda or anything in it. Okay, never have a problem, okay? You put tablespoon and you'll see it actually go up, you know, so.
With the cornstarch just make it thicker, right? It wouldn't make
The
it
cornstarch,
Yeah.
yes, makes it thicker,
thicker,
correct.
so maybe that might
Yeah.
make it.
Cornstarch has a little bit to do with
Oh,
it, yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
use cornstarch to make gravy?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, I did.
I'll use
my
cornstarch
son watched me the other.
If I'm doing like a scampi, or if I do a, what's the other one? Saltenbach or something, okay? And I'll use that to thicken my gravy up. Oh yeah, it's great. It's really good. Works out real well.
I do that because my mom always
I
did.
know, we always use cornstarch, and my son
And it's
who's a really good
gluten-free.
cook.
Oh
And he
yeah.
said, "You're using cornstarch?" And I
Yeah.
said, you know, because he said to me, "You make the gravy."
Well, you know, a
I
lot of
can't make
people years ago, they used to use Wonder flour.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that used to thicken it also.
Yes.
Okay, but cornstarch is the best. But you have to put it in liquid,
Yeah.
or else,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
have to keep mixing it. It'll settle on the bottom, and
Yeah.
you know, be real
Yeah,
thick.
I always put some in
Yeah,
water.
yeah.
So is this
No.
dough is this panache? Is that what it's called?
I'm sorry?
Is the dough that you're making, is that panache? A panache dough? It's a cooked dough?
Yes. That's what they call it. Correct. That's right. So,
And it's AP flour?
yes.
Not so, okay.
It's hard to find that.
Oh, that's what we always buy too.
Okay.
Keep it in the freezer,
We have-
find it.
We have our liquid coming to a boil now. Okay. So, what we're gonna do, just a couple of seconds more. There we go. Okay, we're gonna put this in. Now, we're gonna lower the heat. Okay, so we're gonna stir this up like mad.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Really have to mix this up good. Now, as you can see, it's coming right away from the pan. Okay? It's coming right away. Okay, so what we do now is we'll take this right off the heat and we'll add our eggs to it. Okay, 1 egg at a time. And what we do, we mix this up, okay, until it's almost blended completely in there. Okay, we'll get ourselves another egg, like so. Make sure that egg is well mixed in there. Okay, we get another egg. Like so. Here we go.
Put it in a bowl.
Now you probably can use a beater with this. Okay, but you're gonna have to keep cleaning the beater off because everything is getting so thick.
When the beater scratch your pan.
This is the hardest part of the whole meal. You know, the whole thing going here is mixing it. You need you need muscles really to do this. Okay. Like so. Now we'll use the other hand.
Yeah, that's what I like to
Oh, yeah.
How much does a single recipe, how many cream puffs does it make approximately?
Okay, well, remember I doubled the recipe. This
Yes,
will
I'm
make
just wondering what
this will make about 24. Okay. But normally it'll make like about maybe 12. Depends on how big you make them also. Okay, we'll get another egg in here. Like so. And mix that in there real good.
Oh, but I thought it was already doubled on the recipe. Oh, okay. Wow.
You're making me tired.
You should feel my arm.
Yeah, I used to save the shells for my plants in the garden. Yeah, and they're great for making plant water during the summer. You put your eggshells in there and let them sit, you know, empty it after a week. Use that water and put more water in it.
Okay, it's starting to come together. One more egg, and we should be done. Okay. All right. Okay, we are almost there.
Well, I would just use a stand-up.
With the bigger dough beater.
The dough
Well, yeah, because it does all the
Oh,
work.
yeah. I've got one in the closet.
Okay, roughly, that's what it looks like.
Oh,
Okay? So you're gonna get like a nice full tablespoon. Okay? What we're gonna do, I have my cookie sheets here, okay? I sprayed them. Okay, make sure you spray them, okay? Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna put this all here, like so, okay? We're gonna plop that right in there, just like so. I wanna put a little bit more in there. Now, what you wanna do, just wet your hands a little bit, okay? And you form a mound, like so. I want to put a little bit more on there. Form a mound just like so. Put them approximately 3 inches. We're going to make these a little bit closer, I think. Like so. And you want to make a mound, just like that. Okay, nice heaping tablespoon, okay? We're going to do like so. A little bit more on there. Just like that. Okay, and we're gonna plop those right in there like so. Okay, just like that. And we're gonna do this like that. A little bit more there. You might want them as big as, oh God, I can't say it, almost like a tennis ball. Okay? And we'll put a little bit more on that one too. Okay, like so. Okay, just like that. Wet a little bit more.
So, you use plain spray for the pans?
Yes, it could be either, don't use oil.
Okay,
Use either granola or vegetable.
okay.
Okay? Put that like so. There. Put this one on there. Just like that. Those in there. Okay, like that. Okay. There we go. Okay.
If you open the oven too soon, will they fall like
No, they won't.
oh, okay.
No, they will not. Move those over. A little bit more in there. Like that.
Could you use parchment paper instead of oil?
Actually, it's better without the parchment paper.
Okay.
Okay? For some reason, they seem to bake better just on a regular cookie sheet. Okay? I used parchment paper and it seemed like they were too doughy for some reason. I don't know what that had to do with the parchment paper, but that's the way they were. So I transferred the other ones that I made, I put on a regular cookie sheet. And that seemed to be a lot better.
I find sometimes if I use parchment paper, it doesn't seem like it heats as much from the bottom.
Actually, you know what I found making cookies? I put parchment paper down, okay? And what had happened was the cookie wouldn't come out of the gun. Okay, I put it on the cookie sheet. Made every cookie come out perfect. Everyone came out perfect. So I don't like that one in there. That one I didn't care for it too much. We'll put that one, mix that one up a little bit more. Now we got a better one here. Okay, we'll do that. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to put these in the oven for 35 minutes. Okay. Make sure it's in the center of the oven. Okay, we'll let those cook. That'll be 35 minutes. What I'll do is I'll get confectionery sugar and tap that all over it. And that'll be complete with your cream puffy. 30 seconds, take it out and stir it. 30 seconds, take it out and stir it.
What power do you put it on? I mean, can you put it
Full
on?
power.
Full power
Full
for
power.
30 seconds?
Yep. 30 seconds, and then 10 and 10 seconds. 10 seconds and 10 seconds. Every time you take it out, stir it. Usually after the next 10 seconds, it's usually liquefied already, okay? Otherwise, keep it in too long, it'll burn on you, okay? And yeah, that's the best way actually to do it. And I use that Barks chocolate. You ever see it in the red box? Okay, it's a bittersweet chocolate. It's fantastic for cream puffs, or just about drizzle on anything. Cheesecake, you could do whatever you want with it, you know.
Chocolate person.
But we like blueberries. We like blueberries on our cheesecake.
Oh, wow.
You're scary, kid.
Okay, come on. Look nice, look nice.
Have you ever tried cooking those?
There.
Oh, wow.
See how they rise a little bit?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Did he sing to you also when he was making them? Did he sing to you?
He didn't sing to me, Jen, but he sings when he cooks a lot.
Great.
The singing chef.
Italian?
Okay. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna let these cool a little bit, okay? And then what I'll do is I'll fill them, and then I'm gonna drizzle them with chocolate and powdered sugar, okay? The confectionery sugar. So, we just let these cool a wee bit. And these I can put back in there.
Pepe's sister was a famous opera singer.
Really? Oh.
Okay, now those are in the oven for another 35 minutes, okay? And all our cream puffs will be done, other than being filled. Okay. Steps. Okay. Let's see if this one comes out.
I don't like caulking.
Yeah, it looks like a caulking gun.
That's hard to get it.
If you don't have one of those little guns, can you use a pastry bag?
What,
Or-
just slice them and fill them and put the top back on.
Oh, I
Sure.
can do that.
Should've done that way in the shop.
Okay, I'm gonna have to use this one.
I never have luck with a plastic thing like that. I had to get a metal one. I've got one of those too.
So, we'll fill our tubes up, get them ready. Okay. Maybe not okay. That's good. Okay, we're good. Couple of more minutes, and these will be cool enough to fill.
On your classy,
Landon extension 2201, Amanda extension 2201.
Okay, our chocolate is just about melted. About another 10 seconds, maybe a little 15. Let's do 10 anyway. Okay. Now, what we could do here, we're going to get our cream puff here. Usually three squeezes is plenty. Ma che sono bella a mangiare, it's so nice here. Oh, now we go like that.
Who doesn't like chocolate?
What's that?
Two right there.
Two.
No, I like that.
Oh, I thought you.
No, he was joking.
Oh, oh.
I eat it, but it's not like,
You know what?
which was hard.
I'll eat it off your plate.
Oh, okay. Which was hard when, you know, because
Yeah.
my husband went to Milton Hershey School for Boys, and it's like every time we go up for you know,
Oh my gosh.
for homecoming, especially Hotel Hershey, everything is chocolate. The day they gave me peas that were covered in chocolate.
No.
Oh. They ruined peas for you, didn't they?
Ooh. Is that a
It was
real
good, and
food?
everybody raved about it, whatever type of chocolate they used on it. They raved because they said it was very sweet and, that the flavor of the peas and stuff came through on it and everything, but
Like sweet peas, green peas?
they were regular, like your regular peas, you know, but fresh.
Did
fresh
you
peas.
try it?
They don't use canned,
Yes, she said she
everything
did.
is fresh.
That's weird.
Did you try it?
Did I? I'm not a big chocolate eater, so no.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought you said you tried it and it was.
Well, no, everybody kept saying how great it was, I just.
Okay, ladies, that's what it looks like.
Oh, it's so pretty.
So, and there we have our cream puffs. Okay, now, we got plates. Hello, can we have plates?